A few cheap Starlights actually remain as we go forward here, and of course, the prices aren't stopping on Photon Hypernova. Alright, to the 30% of you that have not smashed the living crap out of that subscribe button, smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. First of all, Gamer's Choice still has some cheap Starlights available. You can get the Shirag or the Captain Carry for $130 right now. If you use discount code MCL40, you will get the chance to save on that. Now, do I think that these are okay priced? Captain Carry is okay. I don't have any words about this. This is also okay. If you're a collector and you want to make sure that you're guaranteed a Starlight for this price point without having to fight for some up or down rhyme or reason, this is a chance for you to do so. And that's not a bad thing whatsoever. So, little things to consider here. Really, I would give it some consideration. The rest of the pre-sales are still over here. They're still doing their thing. Thrust are still 80s. You still have Race Loths at 70s. The Cash Charitheos at $60, 30, 20, or 30, 15, 13. Oh, these went up. Oh my god. Now you got to spend $3 more to get a Captain Sargass. $10, $5, and $10. I'm not really surprised about any of that, to be honest with you. Your deck cores, I mean, $5, $50, $50, $30, and $15. So, yeah, a lot, and I mean a lot of options available to you over here. It's definitely worth giving some consideration to on a few things, you know, especially after discount code and things like that, where prices can go down for some cheaper stuff. It is definitely there. Now, I want to talk about Amazing Defenders for the third time. To the one guy that's been commenting recently going, all you do is talk about the same stuff. Well, not everybody watches the same market watch. Not every person stays up to date on the same thing. And it is very interesting to see, you know, where market shifts go. Now, the real reason why I want to mention this is specifically on the Minkanko factor. As of late, there's been a lot of Minkanko decks that have been doing well. You know, this is all pre-Photon Hypernova, keep that in mind, but these Libromancer combination decks have been showing up in the meta. All right, it's nothing. I'm very curious to know how they will shape up post Photon Hypernova, but a lot of people are definitely, I think they're underestimating a lot of the combination stuff here. But purely still $76, 50 still on the 1-for-1s. The Hares $50 on up to 51. These are getting low on status, by the way. So you got to keep in mind here when you're looking at these things. Quantities are going to matter. 17 listings of Nini. Okay. You sold only 15 listings. That's interesting. My friend Purely, 48 lists. Oh my god, excuse me. 21 listings. 44 listings for Happiness. Nor at 25. I like the fact that this has so many more listings. That's interesting. Is that a CR that people just don't want, or it's a... The Reflection Rondo at 41... but 23 listings. Ronaldo at 28. 18 for the Fire Hydrant. It's actually $37. Getting a little bit of value here. 33 for this. 22 listings for the Card Trooper. 39 listings for that. Very interesting to see some of the quantities on these collector's rares. Actually, like, the prices are looking very, very interesting. I mean, a lot of these are maintaining, if not, they're like $1 or $2 spike for sure. But there are movements happening across the board for these. 51 copies of the Orihime. Somebody said that Water Abereskay got bought out. I don't know what you were thinking when you made that statement. They were like, oh my god, Water Abereskay is bought off the face of the planet. There are 55 listings of these. I would highly recommend that you use the clear filters option when doing a search, so you don't look like a clown. But okay, sure, Water Abereskay. Sure. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. 124 copies of the Heavenly Gate. Yeah, the rest of this stuff just craters on down. So that should look an Amazing Defenders. I just wanted to point out the quantities are starting to move. If you've been debating on, you know, I don't know if I want to, you know, all this good stuff's coming out. I don't know if I want to. People looked at Amazing Defenders and they've been very cruel to the set. It's very interesting to see the cards are moving from it. If the set's so gosh darn bad. Love the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Speaking of Libromancer cards, The Geek Boys are settling about $10 to $12. These are actually going up. Not surprised about that. Libromancer Fires still settling about $7. Geek Boys riding about $5 as well. And then, I mean, you just dip on down from here. So majority of your Libromancer cards are definitely still on cruise control. I don't think you're going to see way too many more shifts in the way things are going back here. Now this is interesting. Chaos Goddess. So these original prints are... obviously, this is what's going to be worth it, but the reprints, nothing. Your original Shining Darkness Secret Rares. Still see our first eds are cruise controlling. So somebody bought one for $41, $14 for a light play, and $53 for a pictured one. You can definitely buy unlimbs for $13 and not feel bad about it, is what I'm seeing here. That's hilarious. But when you start to head on up into that first ed sector, $38, you're looking at $41 for near mint first ed copies of these. I guess for the collectors out there that really enjoy this, it's definitely something, I guess, to consider. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Yeah, we're still waiting on the errata for this. I don't know where, how, when, why, or how they're going to drop it, but I was kind of curious to see what... Still... Oh my god, that ghost rare. Jump. Jesus, somebody bought one for $400 recently. Get a light play for $105. Okay. Get heavy play first eds. Oh my god, the mod plays jump quickly. Yeah, you're looking at $438 for light play first ed. That's a wee little bit of a yikes. I'm not spending that much money, nor should you. $64 on market price for that. The 10 versions have a price tag of $16. And they are ramping. Looks, wow, these have actually sold. Huh, $8. $9, $10. What is going on here? Let's toggle for near mint. Yeah, they are. You can get one cheap and then you jump up to $12. Okay, so the Ancient Fairy Dragons are moving. Get a light play ultra rare from or near mint for $5 here. Legendary Collection's also going to come in at $5. Get a German mod play for $6. Looks like your common's going to cost you about $5 too. So yeah, it's interesting. Nice Ancient Fairy Dragon sneak peek mat for $275. No wonder why that hasn't sold yet. Well, this is very interesting to see how things are going in the AFD department. Fusion Deployment. So this card, you know, I'm glad that it has the super printing from Cyberstrike, because this would have been one of the cards that I feel like would have got cratered off the face of the planet. So many people still look at this card and they go, you know, I kind of want these. I mean, the Echo copies are still low. Even for this being a dollar card, keep an eye on this. You never know what's going to happen with this. Same thing here with, I guess, Brandon and White. More and more people keep telling me to watch this card, but the only one we're really keeping an eye on would be the super rare, right? Because, like, you wouldn't think that anything too crazy would particularly happen with these, but I guess for the most part, you know, if you are a Fallen of Albaz particulars, keep an eye on them, see what's going to happen. I don't really have an answer for you if something is going to shift around, but I guess for what it's worth, sure. Eagle, oh my god, are we really doing this? Some sold for $6.50. Nah, these are still cheap. It's always that top listing that really just messes with you. You're like, oh my god, $10. Like, what's going on? You start looking like a deer and, you know, looking into the headlights, and you're like, what's going on? Yeah, another one of your stupid little Fire Fist cards that starts to scare people. I also want to point out runic cards here. Tips are still 65s. Fountains are still 40s. Regular tips are 25s. Hugins are $13. Regular fountains are 11s. And the rest of this is cheap. Like, still very cruise control on this. I still believe in this deck. This deck is, if you want something done, do it yourself simulator. And then we have Super Mega Nimble Hamster of old formats. Dual sleeve copies are $10 still. See, they're looking at 9s for the Legendary Collection Secret Rares. The blue ones we're looking at $7. $7 for the reds. Wow, these supers are all $7. Yeah, oh gosh, even the ones from the Egyptian God Obelisk Structure decks are worth money. Wow. Thank you, old formats, I guess. Well, that's all I have for today's market. It is an interesting place. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.